Yeah. I'm just having a day or a week this week. Oops, wrong button. I have a massive headache right now. Also can't figure out why I have the wrong rank. I should not have, I should, the user. Huh. Okay, so it says the prefix is builder, but the prefix is not builder. Ugh. I'll have to fix that later, I guess. I passed where I was going. I'm also very burpy today. So if I if I burp, sorry. Okay, so those who don't know, I basically have not seen the light of day in quite a while. I also just realized that I'm digging out too much. Oh well. Oh no! Ooh, that was bad. It was almost really bad. Anywho, I am digging out this whole section. Hey, my game just crashed. No, it didn't. Weird. I just tabbed out of the game somehow. Anywho, I don't remember where I ended up. I guess I could have picked a better place to do this, but you know, this is where we're doing it, I guess. Um, yeah. Well, I did not mean to do that. Anywho, I need to stop this water from. I don't remember how I got down here. Somehow I got back up there. Okay. That'll at least stop some of the water. Okay. So those two cobblestones is what I need to kind of go off of. Cool. Exactly what I wanted to have happen. You know something I realized today is I never realized how many like people who might be homeless memberships. I had no idea. Luckily, I will not run out of cobblestone. Know how far back I need to go, so we will just go make that our corner for now. What? Where in the world is he at? This up. My goal with this whole thing is I'm using the to kind of learn a new programming language, right? I've never really done anything in Java, and I'd like to start. Crouch work on these. Crazy looking. Legit, that's crazy looking. Oh, did not know that torches melted. Melted that. Learn something new every day, I guess. Okay. Anywho, um, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'd like to have this become something cool. I don't really know, honestly. Um, okay, we'll just leave that the way it is. Learn what? Okay, so torches also melt stuff, the ice around them. Cool. Didn't know that. Ugh. Okay. Not what I anticipated doing in this stream. Why does it sound like the village or the Trader is in my base. Come back to this. I think it's light enough. We'll probably be able to. What the hell? Where did this water come from? I'm gonna get rid of all this at some point, but okay. I should probably keep some of this wall here though, in case we have issues with water. I don't want to destroy um, my ladder because that would kind of suck. I don't even remember how far down I was going at this point. This is kind of crazy. Okay. Also decided last stream, I think, or actually, I guess during the week, earlier this week, I wasn't going to waste any more iron on pickaxes for this project, at least. That was just a waste. Guess we can go see the farm, drop some of the stuff off upstairs, and then go. I haven't checked on the farm actually at all this week, now that I think about it. I can't believe how much my head hurts right now. Ooh. Oh, I guess I gotta do have another pickaxe on me. I can my own stairs. That's almost bad. Surprisingly, it's still intact. Micro oven was here. Oh, actually, oh wait, no, I did that. I was like, man, someone did some work, but I did that. Although, oh yeah, I have to go back. So I was never finished with this, but my Halloween decorations. Let's lay down. I don't know if. Bunny King is supposedly here. AFK or something though. Oh no, my wheat! My wheat! Let's see how long that lasts tonight. I don't know that I'll last that long. Oh, I think we could make this something. Throwing that out there, I think it could be really be something. Don't have a shovel. Oh, I know I got plenty of cobble here. I need to bring all this wood with me. I'm kind of lagging. I don't think it's the server though. I'm pretty sure it's my computer. My computer's been having all sorts of weird issues lately, and I don't like it. Okay. So why 1, 2? No, Bunny King. For what it's worth, I don't know, Bunny King. That's fine. Okay, so I need... made a hoe while I was down there. Well, we can actually, I need to make that. And then is we'll to dig. Okay, we'll go get. I have some dirt up here somewhere, right? No way I took it all downstairs. Guess I did. Well, I took that much. I didn't actually need it, but here we are. Okay, now we'll go make a hoe. Be kind of cool if I could make it through the glass, but just in case. Oh yeah, I need a bucket. I need a bouquet. I got a bouquet. Whoop. You guys seen the Kevin James lookalike videos? Maybe not lookalike. I don't honestly know if it's lookalike AI. If it's AI, it's really good. Lookalike, man, that's cool, but also weird. I mean, he looks and sounds just like Kevin James, but supposedly he's not. You know what's crazy is this did not run like this the other day. Some carrots while we're at it. Did not mean to break all that wheat. Oh well. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Hate that you try to eat the carrots when you're planting like this. carrots in there. That in there. Is that all the wheat we have? I feel like we should have more. Maybe I'm stupid? I don't know. These hoes and this shovel. I'll take the shovels with me when we go out. Hello? There we go. Going to need the dirt. I will take some of the food with me, but I'm gonna leave some here too. Actually, what we'll do is we'll do this. That with me. That there. Take that with me. Those with me. I do have a lot of shovels here though. I had a lot of food here. I didn't realize I had so much. Oh well. That hurt a little bit. A little bit. Remember how far. Okay, so I don't actually go down that much farther. Must be night. I mean, I gotta get rid of all this ice at some point. Guess I could get rid of all this stuff above us first. It'd be nice if I could keep it, but Yay! That coal. I don't have enough coal. Oh, this is so much work. This was the worst cave ever to pick. Oh, I'm not even. It's not even really a cave that I picked. I picked a mountain. I should have brought a bunch of dirt. I also am like way outside of the bounds of what I was wanting to out here. As I was going down a chunk. I had it perfectly outlined up there, but now I've got this. I don't remember what's at the bottom. You know, clearly it's another cave, but oh, why is there light over there? I must have gotten... I definitely did get down here at some point. Oh god. And that probably happened. And that's... Oh. Ouch. I'm dead. That sucks. Should not have explored without any weapons. Oh wait, why do I have my inventory? Uh-huh. Okay. I did not realize I would keep my inventory. Well, hopefully that creeper took most everything out. Looks like he did. Lagging so bad that... Oh god. I'm lagging so bad. Why? Like, why am I lagging so bad? Like, I'm not even moving my mouse. Like, what? Look, left, and I've stopped moving my mouse. This is what I was doing a minute or a few minutes before I started to stream. Except I was not in game when I was doing it. My mouse is working fine here. What in the world? Is there anything? I don't know that I'm gonna be able to play if it's doing this. But what's weird is it's working fine. Like, my mouse is working fine without being in the game. Maybe I just need to... the game. OBS has some weird warning on it too. I don't understand. So when before I started to stream, I would move my mouse and it was doing that like on the screen. It was just going like, and then all of a sudden it was like by itself just moving. I know part of it's, well, I actually don't know what it is. Oh, there it goes. Now my mouse is doing that thing again. I opened Task Manager and it started doing it. I can't even tell if my stream is like freaking out or not. Oh, there it goes. I'm not moving my mouse. That's it doing its own thing. There it goes. Now it works. Zulu platform. Why is that running? I don't even have that open. Oh, okay. So I guess I did have that running. This. I didn't think that was open. Like, it's crazy that 15% of a 1080 Ti, granted it's an old video card at this point, 15% of it's being used right now, just like not even doing anything. Something's funky here. Well, okay. I'm streaming, that's why it's using my GPU. Duh. OBS. Go figure, right? Of course. Lunar client's using a massive amount of memory. But I guess it's Java, right? I don't like that Lunar client like loads all this Hypixel stuff by default. I don't play Hypixel. I don't think I've ever even logged on to Hypixel. Basically, while we're waiting for this, basically I stream, I play on the weekends, and then all week I've been focusing on working on plugins and whatnot. Granted, I'm so indecisive I can't figure out what I want to do, but I'm slowly compiling a list. My mouse playing. I don't know what that means. There's something wrong with my mouse. So why am I not full screen? Video settings. Formats. I was even running shaders, and which, by the way, we can let's look and see if they're working today. These are the right ones, though. Oh, I didn't even do what I was wanting to do in there. Video settings. I want screen. Apply. Done. I have no idea whose skin that is either, by the way. I just kind of picked one at random. So why is it... It shouldn't be day. What is going on? Winter support or options. Turn those back off because that's what did that. And then we want winter options. Turn off that because I don't like that. Then we'll go back into the server. Okay, seems to be working better now. I think I'm done building down. I wanted to build all the way to bedrock, but I don't think that's happening. Not here. I don't even want to finish this, to be honest with you. I kind of want to just pick up and go somewhere else. Which kind of sucks, because I was kind of enjoying this originally. I'm also lagging still. And again, it's not the server, it's definitely my computer. My computer's a potato at the moment. I have to figure out why I didn't lose my stuff, because that's not right. I suspect it's a permission I have that kept me from losing my stuff. Unless that's happening for everybody, which I do not know. No one has said anything to me, but that doesn't mean anything. I think one thing I don't want on the server is gambling. I want custom assets. I want, you know, stuff like that. But a lot of these servers have a gambling aspect to it, which I don't want to implement. And I mean, I know that's the way people make money on these servers, which is, I guess, okay. I would like to make some money, obviously, but I don't want to do it at because kids are gambling on a certain, in a game, right? Hey, Lundy. I mean, it's a server open to everybody. If you do exclamation point PR, I think it's it takes you to a website, which, or actually, I guess it takes you to the Discord. I don't know. I haven't quite figured everything out, but yeah, I mean, it's also in the corner of my screen. Now that I think about it. I think I'm getting ready to hop off stream though. I think. However, right now it's just me. I think, yeah, I'm the only one on the server right now. But throughout the day, there's people on all the time. There's a group of probably 5 or 6 people that hop on at random times. I'm still working on everything. We'll get there at some point. I wish my computer was not a potato today. I may even have a hard time like crafting. My idea is we'll have our own game modes, some stuff that maybe hasn't been done before, hopefully. Eh. But it's going to take us a while to get there. Mainly because I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do our economy and everything. This is kind of like pre-alpha, I guess, because this isn't even any of our, this is just normal plugins. Nothing custom yet. Generally Saturdays and Sundays. Usually Saturday evenings and Sunday mornings. Um, it just depends though. I honestly really debated not streaming at all today. Um, I don't know. I've been streaming on and off for what, 10, 11 years now. I do always come back to Minecraft somehow though. Yeah, I generally watch football too, so I'm usually not streaming at least during Chiefs games, since they're local, you know. Um, but that's a lie. If they're not doing good, I'm gonna stream. And honestly, I don't really know how I feel about their season this year. Yeah, I actually don't. I don't know. A lot of times I want to start paying attention to other teams. I never seem to. I try. No, I don't. I don't even know why I said that. I don't really try. I'm usually so busy I can't hardly keep track of the Chiefs, although I try to do that. I actually do try that one. Oh, this is so much ice. This is gonna take me forever. Yeah, I don't know. I even don't really. I do and don't care to watch the Chiefs and stuff. I don't know. I used to. Am I not picking that up? Really? I had to be actually on the block. Whatever. I don't know. It's also been like raining forever in this game. I guess it did stop when I was at the farm, didn't it? It's just raining again. Uh, okay. I did not do that. I've been watching a lot of those cursed. Uh, are you Lundy that I have played games with before? Lundy that also puts Rocket League videos on TikTok that I get every so often because I think I'm friends with a. Yeah, that's what I. The name sounded familiar, but I was like, I don't remember the legendary part. I actually just saw something. Well, I just reposted one of her TikToks, or a TikTok that she reposted earlier today, actually. I haven't talked to Sweet Pea in a while. I haven't really talked to anybody, honestly. I'm very flaky. I don't know. I don't know. I did not. Well, actually, I might have. I don't know. I haven't been in so long, but I might have just been. It would have just been because I was inactive, I guess, because I haven't been there. I'm yeah, I remember the name. Ouch. I don't honestly. I don't really remember. Like I remember people that I interacted with a lot, but I don't know. I like. I remember Sweet Pea because we. I mean, I remember where we met and everything. Um, we played. I guess technically we played a lot of games together. I don't really. I don't know. My brain is fried tonight. Just FYI. I went to the gym and ever since I got back, I've had a massive headache. Massive headache. That's part of why I didn't was like I don't know if I want to stream. But anyway, the whole point, like with what I'm trying to do with this server specifically, is I'm trying to be creator friendly, mainly for creators that don't necessarily want to spend money on their own server. Um, and want to have some input on, you know, a server or a community. I want this to be like community agnostic. Um, honestly, I don't even care to get like views off of it. I just want people to have fun and play the game, and I want to be able to build plugins for it. Um, This is Java. And I thought about doing Bedrock or, having a hybrid, but I think there's some limitations that I don't want to really deal with on Bedrock. Why am I so laggy again? At least my mouse isn't doing that thing again though. I think in the last server that you might have played on with me and Sweet Pea and who else? What's his? I don't remember his name. But I think I had that crossplay. Yeah, Rim. I had that as crossplay, and I don't know. It kind of was a lot of work. Like I don't mind the work. It's just crossplay is so weird. Like especially since I'm planning on developing plugins for this, right? And I want our own assets and a lot of our own stuff. It's just so many. It throws in so many things. Like I said, I don't think you can have. I think there's a thing where you can't deal with custom assets in Bedrock, like you do in. Oh, my goal is every plugin will be ours. So our own economy, our own admin commands, our own maybe not cheat software, mainly because I want to go onto a different server software that's hyper or multi-threaded or can be multi-threaded. Because I want the better performance. Well, I mean, this is on a dedicated server with 32 gigs of RAM. I mean, it should handle a decent amount. I want something better. I don't have vein miner on here. I've thought about it. Maybe this version will have vein miner. I don't know what the final version will have. My goal is to put some polls on the website once I get to that point for like various features. I also, well, here, let's just do this. So right now we're in Halloween theme. My goal is to have we'll just go into creative. So this is our lobby. My goal is to have traders and stuff to sell things to and to buy things from. All these buildings you can walk in. Well, maybe not that one. There are several buildings here you can walk in. You know. And this is, not gonna lie, I bought this. I did not make this. I wish I could have made this. I wish I was this creative. But, so I plan on having shops, and you can, if you do join, you can see, like I'm starting to get NPCs in here. I'm not gonna have loot crates, or if I do, they are gonna be different. They aren't gonna be like, they're not gonna be like where you gamble for, or, you have a chance at getting stuff. You might buy a key for a specific crate and that's what, that's the tier of item you get. Like I said, you can see some NPCs are getting in here. We have an island, which actually I have my render distance down because I'm having such big issues with my computer. But we have like a witch up there in the sky with her cat. Actually didn't realize the bats. That's cool. We have our ships out here. How do I know she's a witch? I mean, she's flying on a broom. And she does have a very long witch nose. You can also go out here where we have our scarecrow. There will probably be stuff out here for sale. Um, like, I don't know. Maybe? Which I also, by the way, have another version of the same map that's not in Halloween. So after Halloween, this is gonna go to that version. Um, so yeah, when you join, this is where you get plopped in. Um, you get plopped in here. You basically get right in here. You can either do /server SMP or you can right click on this guy. I put food in here because I didn't know if people would die and I didn't want people dying in here. So I just gave a bunch of food. Um oh, probably a long time ago. I haven't watched the Monty Python movies since like middle school maybe. Um Also we have, in the castle there's stuff. I don't know. My goal is actually to have a Christmas map come out soon after. Um, Probably after this. Well, probably around Thanksgiving time is when this Christmas map will start. Oh yeah, I didn't catch that. But yeah, I mean this is coming together. I'm always up for ideas for things. So if anybody wants to suggest things, it's suggestions are always welcome. I like to keep them in the forums though, because otherwise I lose track of things. I guess we could go for a little tour around here too. Let's do um my idea. So I've had here. I'm gonna go. No one else is on, so you spawn when you spawn into SMP. You spawn here and you see Notch, because why not? I kind of decorated for Halloween a little bit. And then my goal was there was gonna be a spawn village here. Um, Ideally, it's something we would create or not in creative. So I've been kind of gathering materials, but I'm sure people are stealing stealing the materials. I saw a bunch of people that kept going from spawn to their house. Um, and then yeah, I can definitely tell if people have been in here because they. Um, yeah. So ideally, this is gonna be a spawn town at some point. Um, as you can see, we've gotten some lovely art already. I'm guessing this has probably all been. Hey, look, a skeleton horse. I'm guessing people have stolen all the stuff out of here. They probably already have. I think the spawn barrier is like right here, somewhere in here. Yep. Someday, someday this will be something. I hope. Um, home farm. This is my farm. Not really much of anything. Just a farm. People have live and stuff. If you, I don't know that I have it in Discord. I started redoing the Discord and then got sidetracked. It's just mc.pixelrator.gg. It's right here, right here. Um, you can set your home. It's it's in the it's a current version. It's not the most current version, but you should be able to join with any version of client. It does have anti-cheat on it, though people trigger that all the time. They don't trigger a ton, but let's see. What am I trying to do? Home mountain base. There we go. Oh, I don't know what you posted, but yeah, that's right. Like I said, um, there's people on all the time. Not so much at night, but during the day. Yeah, if you go to pixelrator.gg, it is posted there in one of the forum posts. Just FYI, in case you need it. At some point, I'll get everything up to date, but it's just been slow going, and we just changed the name. At some point, we might end up making it a hardcore server too, but I don't know. I haven't decided that. It's just something that's kind of crossed my mind a few times. Look, there's Bunny King. I don't actually know who Bunny King is. Just someone from, I think my kid uh, invited them. I'm guessing him, since he's a king. try to play, well, I do play it. My week is generally me working on things for kind of the next version. But I wanted to get something up to play, so that's why this server exists, and I don't have anything else to. And this server will likely stay up even if we come out with a new version. I'll probably use the same map, just change the plugins. That way, you know, everybody doesn't lose their progress or anything. That was right, what you posted. Oh, it's PIX. Now I'm confused. PIXEL, right? Yeah, PIXEL. You put AL. Ah, man, I hate this water situation. I'm glad I kept that border up though. I really need to get dirt. Oh, come back here. I want it. This water situation is just something else. You know, and the sucky thing is if you look over here, I mean, this whole cave is like this. But that's outside. I believe that's outside of what I'm trying to cut out. Yeah, it is. Okay. Do. Ah. Yeah, it should be under like server information or something like that. At some point, I'll have it. Like I said, we've only been up for like what, a week. Yeah, well, the server's been up for a while, but we just changed the name. There was one point in time where I was like gonna make this whitelisted, but ended up not doing that. Ooh. Maybe what I'll do is I'll block all this off, but I'll put a door or something so I remember that it's open. I still think this is actually too far. Yeah, so the forum post that has all the information should be under server information. It should be one of the most recent posts. I don't think anybody's been on there since. Ah, god damn it. Okay. I'm not even right. What the hell? I'm so confused. Like, I had this so perfect, and now I'm like so botched. I don't know if that is actually the corner that I'm supposed to be at, or if I'm supposed to be one block in. I'm just gonna go for it, and hopefully I'm not wrong. Although I think I am. God dang it. I think I'm wrong. I think I missed a whole section that I should have cut out. Like, I don't know if this was the actual corner or if this was the actual corner. If that was the actual corner, then I should have taken all of this out too. Hold on. We're gonna do this. I don't want to share my coordinates at the moment, so let me. Okay, well, I think I'm actually still wrong, but whatever. My chunk actually ends right here. I'm actually I'm one block in too far, so we'll just go with this wall like we've been doing. Oh god. Actually out of cobblestone. Crazy. So crazy. I'm not actually out of cobblestone. I don't know anybody that actually runs out of cobblestone. It's under server information. There's a whole category called server information. It should be one of the most recent posts. But you had the right link, you just had an A instead of an E. I don't know why I broke that. I shouldn't have broke that. Oh well. Is there any way that I can do this without all this water situation happening? What, a fish? Oops. I wanted to have happen. I'm getting frustrated with this water situation. Okay, well, I guess I should have just gotten rid of it all. Oh. I hate that Minecraft does that. Go into this real quick. Gotta sign into something. Okay. Lundy, if you're still watching. Um, if you go to Minecraft and Minecraft Network, it's right here. And actually, let me edit it real quick because that's wrong. Although I guess it still works. The old one still works, but there. So now, oh, why it's not on the latest page? Oh, it is. I'm just blind. Can't see it. That's the address is in that post. You just put that in the server address field. And that's it. And I will be right back. I gotta go grab another drink. So when you join, let's see. So here, like when you're in multiplayer, you can either do direct connection or add server. I generally do add server. Server name, whatever you want, and then server address would be the mc.pixelrator.gg. And then it'll show up like this. You just click on this, and then boom, you in. I'll be right back. Else if I actually unmute. I think what I have is when I switch scenes, I think it unmutes me and then I mute myself on accident. I got me a snack too. I'm just gonna snack on this Butterfinger real quick. Beings. By the way, for those who don't know, over the past 9 months, I've lost like 50 pounds now at this point. With good old-fashioned hard work and dedication. Also known as changing my diet and exercising. No, there's no land claim. It's just around spawn. It's blocked so people don't grief it. And it's like within 100 blocks of spawn. There are some bases around there. My farm is over in that area. We thought about having a land claim, but we kind of thought That made it a little too easy. And so far, everybody's been pretty good on the server. I will, however, if anybody does start griefing, I will ban them. I don't, at this point, don't care. We're all kind of just getting started. There's no me command. What is going on? We also have you can set your home once you do find your house or find a place for you. You do /set home, and then optionally you can put a name at the end. I think everybody gets 2 by default. I think if not, you will at some point get 2. I don't know if I've made that change yet. And then like I said, there's people on here. Bunny King is on pretty often. There's like 2 or 3 others that are on pretty often. My kid's on here quite often. Even during the week, like, and even when I'm not on, which is kind of nice. I don't, like I've said, I don't really want this to be centered around me playing particularly. I want this to be a community thing, right? I want everybody to have fun. I want everybody to have input into what goes into it. I want there was food at here. Let's just do there. The food was in the lobby, but the inventories aren't linked yet. So even if you grabbed it, you wouldn't have had anything when you got in here. Also, if you find my farm, there's a bunch of wheat and stuff in the chest. As long as you don't like grief it, you can have some. And my farm is within like a 5-minute walk of spawn somewhere in there. Ultimately, at some point, like I said, I'd like to get everybody, or get I don't remember what I was trying to say. my brain just went empty. I also attempted and then failed at linking all the chats between all the servers, which is interesting to say the least. Which is interesting because if I go here, nope, never mind. Well, I thought everything. No, if I go to lobby, I can see everybody. So that's linked. And the tab list is linked, but I guess chat never worked. Maybe I'll work on that tomorrow after stream, or tonight after stream. My goal is to also at some point have everybody get kits, like when they join. There should have been a kit, but I don't think it actually is assigned. My time's been split, right? Like I'm doing spending a lot of time spending working on new plugins and stuff. And then I'm also trying to configure the plugins that we have on the server to work right. So it's a lot of back and forth, and it's quite a bit to do. I mean, it is nice though that I am seeing people play, because that keeps me motivated to do things, right? My motivation is is I lose motivation pretty easily in projects. But my goal is my hope is that people will give me feedback and give me ideas to improve the organization, the community, because that's the whole point, right? I'm good at what I do, but I'm not very creative. So like coming up with new ideas sometimes is rough for me to do, but I can usually, once I have an idea, I can make it a reality. I'm also not 100% sure, but someone very well could have the dragon egg with how much everybody's been playing on here. An axe. Huh. Okay, so I think I want to go. That's what I want, I think. Must have followed a vein of something. Oh, this was actually also a stairwell at one point. I'd remember that. I don't know why I like Minecraft so much. Like, I don't know. I guess it's kind of the first game I came back to playing. A while ago. I don't know. Okay, I gotta have this other Butterfinger. I may have broken into my candy stash for Halloween, which kind of sucks, but oh well. Like I said, I've been on a very, 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 very low sugar diet since January 31st. So, well, this is coming along. Giant hole in the ground. And if you haven't seen, further down there, there's a cave, and I keep dying in there, but I'm trying not to go back down there because I've got something enabled where I keep my inventory, and I don't think that's fair. So I'm trying not to die. I really gotta figure out what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's a permission. And with all the issues I've been having with the permissions, it would not surprise me if in the slightest. Sucks. Another reason I want to make our own plugins is because I want to get into Folia, which is a different server software, different-ish. It's made by Paper. But like I said, it allows you to it's better performing by far. Problem is your plugins have to conform and be compatible with it because of the way it swaps, loads chunks and everything is different than the way Paper normally does it. And honestly, I think it's the future of Minecraft servers in general. So I'm like, well, might as well get on the bandwagon and try to be a little bit ahead of the game. Even though I don't know we're ahead of the game, honestly. I'm sure places like, oh well, all the big servers probably already use it or are developing things for it. So they can. Well, let's face it, I'm just one guy, right? I just don't want to. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I also found out in this whole experience is I always thought that paper um, disabled X-ray by default. What the hell is that sound? Must be the furnace kicked on. Um, but I guess that it actually didn't. So all the other servers I've had, you could have X-rayed on. And I verified that. I actually X-rayed on the server. Not only it was kind of fun, but I don't suggest doing it because it will wake me up. Um, because it does our cheating or anti-cheat plugin is very vocal. Even though it's not taking any action against you, it knows. And it knows and likely has alerted me of it because I get alerts all day long. Like when you like if you travel too fast, I know. If you jump too far, I know. Now if you do it too much, it will kick you for sure. Am I the only one that sometimes will get creeped out playing this game? Like, I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like, and I know I've seen videos of people talk about this, how I feel like sometimes I feel like I'm being watched. Then again, I guess in real life I do that too. Sometimes I feel like I'm being watched. Even when I'm by myself in my own house. Ooh, that was some lag. Yeah. Or like you want like you get that weird one you're running and you get that weird one footstep like after you've stopped. I don't think that happens as much as it used to, but this is so irritating. Oh, you know what? I think I wanted to be one block wider than I am. Because my goal was I was going to line this with like cut stone or something. Did you guys see that ping? Went from like 20 something to 53. I do have this on a server in Texas, I believe. Hey. Luckily, I'm an absurd amount of blocks out, so I don't know that anybody will actually ever find me, at least not in the foreseeable future. Like, it's crazy how many blocks away from spawn I am. I thought about it setting up an anarchy server too, but I don't know. I feel like that's a lot of drama that I don't really want to deal with at the moment. It shouldn't be, but I feel like it would be. I haven't quite figured out what causes the water to be here and what doesn't. That's probably something I should know, but I don't. And we also have like teleport commands, so if you do want to teleport to people, you do TPA their name, and then they can accept. Or like if you have people come on that you want to play with, and you want them to TP to you, you can do TP. They can do TPA to you, and then you can accept it and bring them right to you. There's more. I put a list of some of the most common commands in on the forums. I just feel like that's the easiest place to put them because stuff gets lost in like Discord. Yeah, there's villagers. Yep. There's villagers. There's, I mean, basically, if it's in the game, it's here. I haven't disabled anything. We do have the ability to like, not everybody has to sleep on the server, like for it to go through a day-night cycle. I think it's like 33% have to, something like that. I know for a fact that not everybody has to sleep because I slept earlier and Bunny King was on and was not sleeping, and it let us continue on. Cool, I think I'm done with the ice, at least on this layer. I think it'd be, I don't know. I've got some ideas for some like game modes that I haven't really seen. And then I've also got some ideas for some assets that I want to put in the game. I guess I could show you some of what I've been doing. I've been playing with particles. Not that it's really anything functional to the game, but once I'm done with this little bit, I'll show you. So, oops. So I have this server here, right? I have this menu where I have particles that everybody can see, and I think this is broken. It is. It's not. I started working on it, and then I converted it to the new server type, and I broke it. But I have a whole list of particles I'm gonna make. And then well, you know, there's gonna be other things. It's just to start. I wanted to actually be able to see something cool, so I was like, I'll make something with particles. And there's also some interesting terrain generation that you'll see. I think there's something wrong with it, but I don't know how to fix it. And I mean, it's playable. It's just different. There's some big cliffs and places that there probably shouldn't be. But there's some cool forests and stuff that you'll see that are not generally something you'll see in a Minecraft server. You know, my kid was surprised when he saw some of them, and he's probably played every server known to man. Finally, some ore. I haven't seen ore in a while. Yeah, I wish I wasn't so like flaky when it comes to like I don't know. I think something that and this is definitely like a me problem, right? I've always wanted to have like my own community, and I feel like I never get to do that. And I really want to have my own community rather than be a part of someone else's. And some of that's probably because I don't know. I don't really even know what it would be from. Just the fact that I was never really had my own group of friends or something. I don't know. Probably something like that. Something stupid. Um, but I always feel like I kind of wear out my welcome in other people's communities. There's nothing against them or anything. It's just it's how I feel. I don't know. I'm weird. What can I say? Thing is, I actually am not. I don't think I'm really that weird. Um, I see people talk about this kind of stuff on like TikTok all the time, and it's like crazy to me that like these feelings that I've had for years and years that other people have them too. I don't know. I a lot of times feel like I'm the only one, right? I don't even use copper for anything, but I'm such a loot goblin. You best bet I want it. By the way, I believe that this map or this world is like in the millions of blocks at this point. We had an issue with a plugin that was teleporting people like millions of blocks away from 0, 0. So just FYI, we're all pretty spread out. At one point, I thought about making my own server. You can I found a server that I can actually customize every aspect of, which I thought was kind of cool. You can like I can make it so you like, for example, are mining stone, and instead of cobblestone you get like chiseled stone or whatever. I guess you could do that in this plug or in this server too, but this would be like by default you don't actually get anything, which is kind of crazy. So this cobble, keep a stack and a half on me. Get rid of the rest though. Get rid of that wood and that granite. Sword back. I'll put it back down here. Oh. Crafting table for this, but I'm gonna use it anyways. What else? There's, yeah, I mean, if it's in Minecraft, it's in this server. I haven't disabled anything that I can think of. At some point, there will be shops you can buy things, you can sell things. I haven't quite figured out how that's going to work yet. I think I've already said that though. I think the goal is that that'll all be in the lobby. So, what I'll probably do, is I'll probably put a plug-in to sync everybody's inventories in on this server for like a week or so first, and then I'll sync everybody with the lobby. I don't want anybody to lose anything, so we'll have a website at some point. I kind of started working on it today. You'll have to, like, if you want support, there will be a way to do support. There'll also be like unban requests and that kind of stuff. So when we actually have a mod team and things, you know, they have something to work off of. There will be mini games of some sort, maybe. We've talked about it. We haven't quite figured out if we want to do. If we do it, it's not going to be right away, right? It's going to be a little bit before we have any mini games. And if we do mini games, we'll probably do a custom one. Like I said, I have an idea for a custom one in my head. I don't want to share it yet because obviously I want it to be a surprise, and I don't want anybody to steal it. Not that anybody watches me stream really anyways, but the way I've been watching a lot of videos on like Minecraft servers in general, and Some bigger communities out there have some kind of scummy people running their uh, servers. And I didn't realize how much like gambling went on in these, but that is not going to be a thing here. You might spend some money, but you're not gonna get like a random chance at something. You're gonna get it'll be like an actual chance at something, not a random. It's not gonna be a chance, is what I'm trying to say. You buy a key for a mythic blah blah blah, you'll get a mythic blah blah blah. You're not gonna get a chance at a mythic blah blah blah. Yeah, I generally stream Saturday nights. Usually the way it works, I don't really set a time, but generally, um, I go to the gym around 4:30. I'm there for about an hour and a half, and then come home, take a shower, eat, stream. Generally how it works. Anybody seen the movie Weapons? I don't even really know what the movie Weapons is about, but I want to watch it because everybody that I've talked to has seen it, said it's good. I never even saw a trailer for the stupid movie. That's so crazy. Is that an advancement like for getting a lava bucket? Also thought about like an MMORPG type game, which I guess is kind of what Skyblock is, and Hypixels. You kind of got me wondering now if I'm in P's Discord or not. I'm still friends with her on Discord, I think. But like I said, I kind of went AFK or inactive. I didn't stream or play games or anything for a long time. I actually kind of just recently picked up games again. I'll say I don't think I've seen Sweet Pea stream in a while. But I guess I don't really get notifications of people streaming anymore. You know, something that I've started liking, I don't know why, how, I guess I just got recommended a video and I watched it. But like the weird, like Minecraft, like videos where they tell a story about something, right? It doesn't even have to be anything specific, but for some reason I like those. The one that comes up a lot is like, I guess it's kind of like I guess they're kind of murder mystery type stories. Or like the ones where they're like, why was this thing in this person's single player world or whatever, you know. Maybe it's also just because it's around Halloween and second date updates. What do you mean, like, you're talking about like the TikTok second date update from that radio show? I get those too. Where it's like Temple Run or whatever in the background, or be whatever. Yeah. No, these are like Minecraft specific ones that I've been getting off YouTube. Um, like there's one where this guy was like, "Man, I'm revisiting old worlds that I used to play, and you know, I used to play this online with my friend, you know, blah blah blah, and I don't know whatever happened to him. He just kind of signed off one day and never came back. And then you get this whole story about how the guy actually died and he's like living in the game. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but also like, I don't know. That kind of stuff catches my attention. Yeah, I get the second date update stuff on TikTok all the time. I didn't even know that was a thing until until I started doing TikTok, which I stayed away from TikTok for so long. Actually, I didn't start get on TikTok until I mean it was when last time I played with P probably. And I think it's just because you guys were on TikTok so much. And now it's my life. Not really, but I'm gonna need another platform at some point to um, yeah, help out with this. I don't have to climb all those ladders. Yeah, the second they update videos on TikTok are pretty funny too. Some of them are out there. We used to have something kind of like that here in Kansas City. It was called War of the Roses. And we had it up until someone, I think someone sued. Or tried to sue or something. Yeah, as far as I know, Fintra started that when she was in Chicago, I think. Or not Chicago, Detroit. She was in Detroit at one point. And then she brought it to Kansas City. But then they stopped because she got sued. Now she doesn't even do radio anymore, I don't think. I know she's on YouTube. Man, I've made some decent progress on this tonight. I'm kind of surprised. Okay. That's the kind of stuff that freaks me out. I went to break these 2 blocks and I heard something to my left. It was me breaking blocks, but it was like at my left, so like I thought someone was breaking it right here. That's the kind of stuff that like freaks me out for sure. I don't lie. I feel like if you move gravel around like that, you're gonna knock the gravel below it down. I guess it didn't really have anywhere to go, but this one. I think I'm gonna stop once I clear out this bit. I think I'm gonna stop for the night, but we'll see. Yeah, well, like I said, I've died a few times, and I'm trying not to because I really don't think it's fair that I keep my stuff. And I need to figure out why that is. I know it's a permission. I just got to figure out what the permission is. And like I said, I shouldn't be builder. It should show admin next to my name. And for some reason, it does not. I think I accidentally messed up something when I was messing with the permissions the other day. Well, actually, I wasn't even really messing with the permissions. I don't remember what I was doing. I was doing something on the console and I went too many commands back and I think I imported an old thing of permissions. Luckily, It just seemed to affect the ranks because the permissions all seem the same. Honestly, I should probably get rid of that backup file on the server because it's old. Doesn't look like much, but this is going to be my base at some point. Well, yeah, a chest at some point. I need some wood, but I don't know that I want to risk it right now. I haven't slept in quite some time. Yeah, but I don't know if that counts as me sleeping or not. Yeah, so I'm next to a village here. But see, this is the kind of stuff, like look at this forest. Just because I'm showing you around real quick. Look at this forest. I mean, this is a cool looking forest. There's a couple other ones like it, kind of like it too. I don't want to fly too far because well, I guess I can. Huh. Yeah, there's some interesting forests around. Really bright. Is it that bright? Okay, it's just because it's open. I was like, man, Oh man, I didn't. Okay, good. It didn't actually place it. So yeah, I mean, this is kind of where I'm at. I'm I'm way out. Oh, I knew I heard a dog. Okay, so wood. I need wood. I wish I could carry one of those whole trees with me. I'd cut one down, but I don't think I can. Oh, no. I don't know what that is. Is that where you're like the Pokemon dealer? Um, oh, I guess you are. I don't even have an axe with me. I'm not here for wood, and I don't even have an axe. Yeah, but it's that kind of what it's going after, right? I think I've seen videos of it, but no, I've never played it. I don't play many games anymore. It kind of sucks. My life lately has been uh gym and work for quite a while, actually. I want to replant this tree once it falls apart. Oh, well, I was previously a network engineer. Um, but now I'm in operations. I basically run our company's day-to-day operations. Really, no saplings yet? Come on. Why does this tree look weird? I also find this like red stuff weird because it, oh, maybe it doesn't. Somewhere there's a, when you walk in it, it turns the sky red. Yeah, I was a network engineer for, I don't know, a period of time. That's, I mean, I like doing that kind of stuff. I like being the networking guy, but I also like running the company, kind of. There's been a lot of stuff lately that I haven't liked, but you know, gotta sometimes you just gotta roll with it. Are we not getting a sapling out of this? Those trees look pretty good from here. Kind of creepy looking, actually. There's one. All I wanted it. I just wanted it so I could replant it. Like so. Oh, hey, look, another one. Yeah, I don't think I have a hoe with me. Yeah, I think I got rid of it. I'm also like, just kind of, nah. I need to fix my rank thing. Ouch. Oh, a pretty pink flower. I need to get like silk touch or something. I've never actually. Here's an interesting fact. I've never enchanted anything in this game ever. I've been playing it since what 2013, 2012, 2013, something like that. Probably 2013, 2014 actually. Now that I think about it. I don't know. I've just never gotten that far to where I could enchant things. I'm more of a like. I like to just dig out, and I like to build. Pretty much it. I'm not very good at building, but I like to build. I just want that to despawn. You want to see what happens when you X-ray on this server? I'm gonna have to do launch my hack client. You could get really rich if you hack on this server. I can show you. This server goes away. Okay, screw it. I don't care that much. Ow, ow, ow. I saw it and I still walked into it. Oddly enough, I don't think I'll get banned. But I am gonna go BRB because I don't want to give away anything here. Let's close Lunar. Completely close Lunar because for some reason it stays open in the stupid task manager. I'm stupid. I can't find my. Oh, I know. Do. Ba da ba da. Sorry. As with every Minecraft launcher, it takes forever. Leave, I have to sign in. So take me a minute. Oh, or almost like you've been here before. You have. It's not anything different. But can I remember how to do this? Hold on. I gotta remember how to get into this. Ah. You'd think I'd remember how to do this. I just did it like the other day. Ow. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I was pressing the wrong shift. So, when you X-ray on this server, Yeah, that's what you see. I wonder what this does. I don't actually know what a lot of this stuff does. I just you know, I know if I want to fly, I can go and do where's it at? Player. Maybe it's a world. Um like oh there. Okay. Yeah, so I flew and got kicked. It actually, as soon as I started flying, I saw the notifications in Discord, but it kicked me after 11 notifications. Yeah, well, that's an alt account. It's not like an admin account. It's just a normal Minecraft account. Oh, I wish it didn't notify so many times, but like I guess it notified. I got 11 messages. Excuse me. So from 10:54, so a minute ago, I got 11 messages and it had kicked me. But that's at some point I want to get this little nicer. I just threw together a name. The icon something my kid made. I think he did pretty good. He made a pixel. It's just a little pixel art icon. It's pretty cool. It's got a little house on it. You can't hardly see it when it's this tiny, but there's a little house right there, and it's got smoke coming out of the smokestack and everything. I have this thing out here. Right now, you respawn to your bed instead of your home. You know, it can change to your home if you want to do that. So, we have some basic rules, nothing too bad. Then here's a kind of a basic list of commands that I've got so far. There's actually more than this, but this is what I put together so far. Most of these are pretty, I think, generic to most servers because it's using the same plugin everybody else uses right now. And we actually have 3 different servers running. We have the lobby, the SMP, and then development. development's like where I was, where you saw the effects on me. That's whitelisted right now. I think I'm going to take development off, and there's going to be like a beta test server, and it'll check people based off their role here in the forums. There's going to be a like support and ban request form to fill out. It's going to be something where you have to link all your account. The development server is whitelisted right now, just because there's nothing really there. It's just me messing with plugins, and not only that, I rebooted a lot, like a lot. But I might end up getting rid of it, and there'll be a beta test server instead, and that'll control off of an API or something off of the forums, or like our support website that we'll have at some point. If you have any ideas, right now there's a category called just Minecraft, or there's a network requests. So that's kind of where I want all features to go, under Minecraft network requests. I believe this is limited to just, yeah, you have to be signed up to see it. So if you're logged in, you can see it. Otherwise, you can't. I don't know. I have a lot of ideas. I'm working on. I'm working on some stuff. Right now, I'm just trying to get my bearings in Java, so I'm kind of remaking some of the plugins we already have. So they are a little bit better. Whose Discord is that? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I'm curious. I'm digging through it, looking at my. I guess I'm not in P's Discord anymore either. I don't remember leaving there, but that doesn't mean anything. I have a cat attacking my foot. Maybe. I mean, I was inactive. It's kind of pointless to have me in there if I'm inactive. I mean, I do, although I will say I do have, I'm in lots of servers. Yeah, I'm in another server with P, and I'm not in her server anymore because it's not shown as a mutual. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's their server. Whatever they want to do doesn't bother me. Somehow my kid's only been in his lunar client for 5 hours, but he hasn't been home all day. Interesting. Oh man. I am wore out. I don't really even know what to do at this point. I also am looking at some of my favorites on my bar here, and I'm like, what is the world? I mean, I know what all this stuff is, but it's weird. Hmm. I had some weird stuff favorited. Okay, I'm calling it. I will be back tomorrow morning, usually around 9 a.m. Central. I might or may not be on playing games tonight. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. I'll probably go upstairs, work on the website a little bit, and then go to bed. Anyways, have a good rest of your evening, and I will see you tomorrow.